I'm Don West for the Ozarks Previews, and we are here today at the Marucci Clubhouse Midwest for the photo shoot of the 2022 Ozarks Baseball Previews. And we're joined now by Cale Clark and his coach Alex Weatherman from the Marionville Comets, who were the Class II state champions last year. Cale, when you found out from Coach you were on the cover of the magazine this year, what were your thoughts?
Oh, I just thought it was awesome. It's a real honor to be here.
So, state champion a year ago, right here at Ozark at the U.S. Baseball Park, and we haven't got into the game very much with some of your teammates, but you were way down in that game before coming back to win.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a tough one to come back from, but I think we kept our heads straight, and you can always stay in a game, you know. Never count yourself out.
How does a team come back from, is it 8 runs down that you were?
Yeah. You just have to stay within yourself. You can't win it on one swing at that point. You got to string a lot together.
And obviously the Comets did in that state championship last year. Meanwhile, you were going 8-0 on the mound last spring, and so that helped get you to that time.
It definitely helped get us there. I pitched a lot in the postseason, but I wasn't eligible for the state championship, but definitely in the semifinal game. And I couldn't do it without my catcher, Jackson Smith. He really helped call in great games back there, and you got to have a good defense behind you. So
drop some of those names, too, of these guys that helped lead Marionville to the title last year.
Definitely Jackson, definitely had Lake. He was on here earlier, and Blaine was a huge help being a utility guy. You know, you need somebody to fill those extra roles, and Wiley Brown played a pretty big part, and then Jordan Williams, he graduated. He was a huge part in that. And you know, you had some other bats like Dwayne and Kyle also were a couple of good senior leaders. So we had a lot of good leaders last year.
Do you bring back the kind of players that can take you back to that championship again this year?
I think we do. You know, some schools might be a little bit bigger and stronger, but you know, precision beats power every time, and I think that we can just execute on a better level.
What has Coach Weatherman's leadership done for your baseball game?
Oh, it's been huge. He's had a great leadership. You know, he's straightened us all up. He's definitely been strict at practice a little bit. Yeah. The cussing rule, it's really got some of us. You know, we're getting big with those push-ups.
All right, Coach, let's get into this a little bit.
So one of the first things I did whenever I got to Marionville was I implemented a cursing rule that we had at Aurora whenever actually coaching the football program there. And every time I heard anything that was even remotely close to a curse word, it's 20 push-ups. And they learned really quickly last season what they could and couldn't say, and the correct way to behave. So
if you're looking at those Marionville guys in the picture, you know, we got those big chests, you know.
Oh, yeah. Because of all the push-ups, I guess, right?
We cut down on them.
Okay. So Cale is the kind of guy you want to have. He's a second-team All-State pitcher and so many other accolades that have made him a team leader for you.
Yeah, absolutely. He means the world to us as a ball player, as a leader for us, and we're really, really excited to see him because we feel like he's just even gotten better since last year.
And Cale, the choice for you is Allen County Community College, and so many of these players we've talked to today have chosen the junior college route. What made Allen County right for you?
Allen County is just a great fit. I went out there. I really like the facilities, and it's in a good town.
Iola, Kansas, which is kind of used to be on the road to Wichita, not so much anymore, but nice little town out there. Are you a small town kind of a guy?
I am a small town guy. I would much rather go to a small town than a big city.
What's the plan after junior college, though? You may have to get to a bigger place.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I get to a bigger place. It's just whatever is there after junior college.
Do you want to play above and beyond college? You think you're a draft pick eventually?
I don't know. I guess we'll see. Probably not, though.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
What's the career plan?
Don't really know at this point. I'm going to the junior college just to get my general education out of the way.
All of that's okay. Yeah. Once again, your thoughts on being on the cover of the magazine?
Oh, it's awesome. It's a huge honor.
Okay. This is Coach Alex Weatherman and Cale Clark with us from Marionville High School. Comets are looking for a repeat this year at the state championships, and a good chance they'll have it with a guy like Cale Clark. We will see you next time. I'm Don West. Thanks for joining us for the Ozarks Baseball Previews.